Hey everybody, welcome back. Okay, we got a little different kind of video today. Okay, I just picked up this Pit Boss smoker from Lowe's. This is has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth ready. Now this one here is model number PB4 PBV4P, and that's an S2. And these are the ones here are your pellets. Your pellet smoker or whatnot, so you can put your different kinds of pellet flavoring or whatever smoke, whatever you got in here. This thing is a little heavy. The box says it's 172 pounds is the item weight, and it also says from the videos that I've seen that it's going to be, some guys it takes around 2 hours to put together. So we're going to go ahead and get it unpackaged and just see how long it's going to take to put this thing together. Just go ahead and open the sides out. Pull it right back. Okay, let's see what it comes with here. Booklets. So inside here is where all the parts were. There's all the parts to come with it. Looks like it might just be like the wheels and stuff. This is the only thing you're going to have to put together. We're going to go ahead and open it up and see what's in these boxes over here. So here's a little video of the parts that it comes with here. Yeah, it looks like you got to put the legs on and some of the pieces for the auger and the stack that goes on top. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll get started with putting the this right here, the mounting for the front plates and the cabinet. We'll get on that. There are the legs. Alright, so we have to go ahead and figure out where this hardware is. As you can see here, each one is marked right rear leg, and one says right we got the legs on. Next, you want to get these pieces like this, these two right here, and it's one screw through the side, and that screws into the side like that, and then the other one goes in over here. So that'll be the next thing. All right, so it was 3 screws and not 2 screws. So it's the 2 under there, and then the one on the side, and it screws to each front of the leg, just like that. And then the next thing you're going to do, we'll get back to you. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take these 2 pieces here, and you're going to bolt these here in the side here. They're going to go in between here on both sides. All right, that's what's next. So the 2 side pieces are in there, 4 screws. This one I actually had to loosen the top up a little bit. There's a little bit of play, so I didn't like quite how it was lining up, so I went and loosened them back up, bolted them back up. But then your next piece right after that is this piece right here. It bolts to the bottom of the legs, and that's 2 more screws for that. Okay, your next part here, you got these two brackets here, and they bolt right here on this side here. I'm guessing this is probably for the char or whatever comes out of it here. And then also you got the I guess whatever this piece here that goes into the front. As you can see, it's got 2 holes here, and they go to the 2 holes here, and these here have a stud that goes through them. That goes through these holes here, and then the screw goes through it. So that's next. All right, so I was wrong about that. This plate goes behind this, because those recessed holes are for the screws, so they go behind it. They don't go on top of it through it. They go behind it through there, just like that. There's your 2 screws, and then your 2 plates there bolted in. Make sure they're facing in so it holds the plate. I don't think you could flip it the other way, because then you would be over top of this, but this one you could flip. But yeah, just make sure you're bolting it in there the right way. Next thing you do is you need to stand it up, and then the handle, that handle right there goes across the back of it, the top. Okay, so here's your bar, and this gets the letter B's that are in the parts. So that's in there. Next, kind of fogging up here. Pretty humid out here. Next is you put the top piece onto the stack here, and these are the letter C for the screws for that. Okay, so you got the 4 bolts bolted down for that. Then you got this stack here, that just threads in there. You just you run that down, you know, as far as you want to run it down till get down in there. You got this piece, this little bracket right here, that just helps so that doesn't slam back into that. You got that there. You're gonna put this hinge that locks the door, which is right here, and that's the some more of those letter C screws. And then the last thing here, you gotta put your door on here, and it just slides on with these hinges, hinge posts. It just slides on, so you can take that door off whenever you need to. And then the metal piece that the hinge locks onto on the door, and that's it as far as hardware. Okay, so the last couple finishing touches. We forgot to add this to the back leg. This is for the extension cord to store it and wrap it around that when it's not being used. Got to put this hinge in, like I said. Got to make sure you put this fire resistant shield that's on there, so I guess so this doesn't get hot on you. There's your door there. You got to put your hinge on your door. That snaps in there like that. Put your hinge on the door. Another thing, these screws that were down here, they are not letter C's, they are letter D's. They're the flat screws for that. So that's something else that was I missed. And then also there's this little plastic knob that's this is to empty out your hopper in case you want to switch out the pellets to a different flavor. It's got a plastic piece onto it, but I guess they leave it out so it doesn't get broke. But yeah, you just screw this piece inside there. That's pretty much it for all the hardware. Now we're just putting in the shelves and all the other pieces. Alright, so we're coming to the end of it here. We got your trays here. They can only go in one spot, as you can see. We got cutouts for them. You got your 4 separate trays. Your water tray goes here, and then this is for your grease tray. There's another grease tray back here that has a slope on it that it catches it. And you got to make sure you put this thing in here the right way, or so it could cause fire. This piece here does have a little little hook on the back of it here, and that kind of hooks it onto the edge of this grease tray right here. So when you push it in, you got to kind of get it up over that lip in the back. And you pull it forward, and that won't come out on you. So that's where you're going to want to put that. Okay, and then you got your pit here. This is your clean out for your pit here. That's where your ashes come out. Again, this one has a screw on the bottom, and you would lock it into this screw here. So that's where that goes. Then on the back, finish it up. Your grease tray right here, if you want to empty it, that just sits right inside there. And that's pretty much it. That just slides in and out. Nothing special with that. And that's pretty much it, guys. And that's pretty much all you have to do to put it together. It took about an hour for us to put this together with stopping and starting with this video. So it probably would take, every extra 15 minutes of messing around with the camera. So like I said, maybe 45 minutes. Not too bad for putting this together. But that's it, guys. Next video, we'll do a video on how to use it once I get some pellets in. They didn't have any pellets there that I wanted, so I was just going to wait. But that's it, guys. Thank you. God bless you, and just have a great evening. Thanks a lot.